all these things that I can express easily, and I can communicate it so fluently, is because I have clarity in what I want to do. I have clarity in what my priorities are. I have clarity in what I want and I don't want in my life. So all of this was somehow possible because I had those sessions with Sumit, and I'm really grateful towards him for all of this, and I just want I just wish the best for him, and I hope that he can make these kind of positive changes in more people in the coming future. Hello everyone, my name is Ruvik Joshi and I'm from the capital city of Nepal, Kathmandu. I'm currently working as a remote transcriber for a company called Redoc Nepal. I also have a decent experience in teaching, and I have a keen interest in music. Discovering a purpose in life and having to stick with that purpose are two different tasks. In a world where convenience is at the tip of your fingertips, it's very easy to get distracted and pulled away from your true purpose. In a way, I'm very thankful for Sumit and his eye-opening sessions, which have somehow helped me discover my true purpose in life. Over the years, I've had so many experiences in my life that had somehow disfigured this purpose, through fear and insecurities. And somehow I kept those fears and insecurities, piled up within me. And after digging deep and reflecting upon these experiences, I came to realize all the flaws that I had within me, and I also realized how hard I was being on myself over the years. I was always looking for momentary pleasures to ease myself away from these discomforts, and somehow when I had there was this 1 hour of conversation I had with Sumit before I joined his sessions, and that helped me gain so much clarity about the things that I wanted to change. I had this desire to change myself, but I was not being able to change myself, and after that 1 hour conversation, there was so much motivation in me, to actually take the agency to make those changes. So this was one of the major reasons why I attended his sessions. I decided to invest on my self-development, and I felt that I was making the right choice. And ever since I've had those sessions, it has become easier for me to view the world in a more rational way. I can sense it within me. There's so much positivity inside of me, and that can be reflected upon the way that I'm dealing with people, that I'm communicating with people. And one thing I would like to share with you all is that when you start taking accountability for your own choices and its consequences, it becomes easier for you to deal with things around you. And we often, we rarely put ourselves in other people's shoes, and we often take the easy route of blaming other people, for when things go wrong. But when things go right, we like to take all the credit to ourselves, right? And somehow, I don't think that's a healthy choice to make, because any kind of work is work. What I'm trying to say here is that when we do that, we often find ourselves frustrated, angry, depressed. So it's important to love any sort of work that you do, because it's important to have a positive perspective on things, and it's when we do any sort of work without expecting any reward to it, it becomes a lot more easier to do that work. It becomes a lot more easier to love the work you're doing, because when we have such sort of expectations. Like you might be doing something with the expectation of, getting a pat on the back from your boss, or you might not be doing something because you have this fear of failing at the task inside of you, and you don't want to take you don't want to face the consequences of it. But when you don't have those sort of expectations, it becomes a lot more easier for you to concentrate on those works. And another thing that I would like to tell is that it's okay to make mistakes, and mistakes is a part of a learning process. If you're making mistakes, you're doing, if you're making mistakes and learning from it, you're doing the right thing. And somehow life, for me, life is always going to be a continuous journey of experiencing new things and learning from it. So all these things, and there's so many more things that I would like to discuss, but I have a certain time limit here. But yeah, all these things that I can express easily, and I can communicate it so fluently, is because I have clarity in what I want to do. I have clarity in what my priorities are. I have clarity in what I want and I don't want in my life. So all of this was somehow possible because I had those sessions with Sumit, and I'm really grateful towards him for all of this, and I just want I just wish the best for him, and I hope that he can make these kind of positive changes in more people in the coming future. So yeah, that's all I have to say for now, and thank you.